The Amazon rainforest burning to the ground has become an all too familiar sight. Previously famed for its biodiversity and sheer size, the Amazon is now becoming known for endless fires and deforestation on a mass scale. And the EU is in part responsible for this, through the products we import, like meat and soybeans. But behind the ecological and economic questions lie another tragedy: the crimes committed against the Amazon's indigenous people, who are worryingly being targeted and killed.
I have been threatened. I am under threat. I have cousins and friends who have been threatened. We live in constant panic and fear because we know that we cannot get protection from the state. I have had friends who were murdered for fighting this battle. But we cannot rest. We cannot let our guard down. We must always be aware.
No one knows exactly who's carrying out these attacks, but some of the threats are less obvious than direct ones.
The populations which live close to the farmlands are having pesticides used against them as a weapon. They sweep all the villages around with their planes to slowly make them die so they get sick and live. That is to say, pesticides are not only used for crops, but also as a weapon to force out the indigenous people.
Some European countries are saying that they will block any trade deal between the EU and the so-called Mercosur bloc, which is made up of Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay and Paraguay, unless they do more to tackle destruction of the Amazon. And the indigenous people agree, who say that this fight concerns the whole world.
The international community, including the European one, plays a fundamental role in the protection of indigenous people and their territories because we are fighting to stop climate change and global warming. Our contribution is benefiting not only those who live in these territories, but also the whole of humanity.
MEPs are calling for legislation to prevent the importation of products resulting from deforestation, but this might not be enough to prevent the Amazon's long-term destruction.